Hello and welcome back to your mat. Today's practice is going to be a grounding flow. It is so beautiful. It's one of my favorites because we're going to do a mixture of yin and yang. So we're going to start with our yang practice, and what I mean by this is we're going to be flowing. So it's going to be a bit of a flow to start with. Then we're going to finish with our yin practice where we come into stillness. We're going to be holding poses for about 3 minutes, really stretching into our body and practicing mindfulness here. Letting go and just being really connected and present. Now, I will let you know before you start your practice to grab something nice and warm to pop on. So I've got a really nice fluffy jumper and some socks to pop on. And you can too, whether it's a blanket or dressing gown, just bring it close to your mat. I'm going to pause so you can get all nice and snuggly, because when we're doing our yin, we're not moving, so we get quite cold here. So make sure you grab something before you do start this practice. Now we are going to begin in our Shavasana, laying on our back, so I will meet you there. So slowly laying down onto your back, into your Shavasana, legs are nice and long, hands by your side. Here I just want you to relax your whole body, scanning from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, and just letting go of areas that you may be holding on to. Let your shoulders, elbows, hands melt into your mat. Let go of your jaw, your hips, your feet. Just surrender here, feeling really grounded before coming into our practice. Just being aware of how you're feeling and just take note. Maybe your breath is slow and controlled, or maybe today it's a little fiery, a little anxious. And I don't want you to change that, I just want you to be aware here. And just let each exhale soften you further into your mat. Welcoming open mouth exhales as you need. And on your next exhale, just bringing your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big cuddle here. Your eyes are still closed. And just rocking from side to side, massaging into your lower back if that's comfortable for you. Then hugging your knees in tight to your chest, really squeeze, connecting here. Exhale, releasing your hands, release your feet mat width apart, and just let your knees roll from one side to the next, like windscreen wipers slowly moving on a rainy day. Let your hips gently open here. Let your upper body be heavy. Rocking from side to side. When your knees find the right hand side, let them soften here. And then slowly turn your body all the way over onto your belly. Move really slowly, your belly lays down, your forehead, and your hands come underneath your shoulders here. Inhale, lift your head, gaze forward, baby cobra, gentle squeeze in your lower back. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, brings you back up, baby cobra, and lifting your hands off your mat if you can. Exhale, ground your hands, slowly roll back down to your mat. Inhale, brings you up, baby cobra, or maybe up into your full cobra. Hips are on your mat, belly is soft, bent elbows. And just let your shoulders roll back and down. Deep inhale here, exhale, melting back onto your mat. Your forehead touches, your arms come nice and long. And I just want you to shift your hips, roll your hips from side to side. Gentle massage into your belly, opening into your hips, gentle twist. And then allow your left hip to soften down onto your mat. Your right hip stacks. Gaze to your right hand, twisting through your spine here. Take your time to get here. And slowly melt down. Let go of your hip, your shoulders. Your next exhale slowly unravels you, shifting your right hip onto your mat. Your left hip stacks, gaze to your left hand. Just twisting in the opposite direction. It may feel a little bit different on this side. Surrender here. Your breath is natural. Exhaling, slowly rolling to center. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Knees come wide. Sit your hips back into your heels. Forehead back on the mat. Let your chest sink down and just connect your whole body to the earth. Grounding down. Feel your fingertips, your palms of your hands, your knees and feet, maybe even your chest melting deeper into your mat. Let your breath be long. Exhale here, inhale, shifting your body forward into your tabletop. Your knees come underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, drop your belly, open your chest. This is your cow. Exhale, rolling through your spine. Press away with your hands, chin tucks to your chest. This is your cat. Moving through 3 more cats and cows in your own time. 1 breath, 1 movement. And when you've finished your 3 cats and cows, we just meet back in our child's pose. But please take your time here. Maybe bringing in some free movements if you'd like, wagging your tail, rolling through your spine. And when you're ready, we're meeting back in our child's pose. 3 breaths here. Seeing if you can sink a little deeper this time. Inhale, gaze comes forward. We're coming into our puppy pose. I just want you to walk your hands forward, your hips stack upon your knees, and then melting your heart to your mat. The wider your arms are, the easier it is for your chest to come down to the floor. Chin is open, your neck is open, gaze out in front. If you're really open through your shoulders and your chest, bring your hands in a little narrower. Close down your eyes and let your breath be long, melting heart. Exhaling here, slowly shifting your body weight forward, coming into your Sphinx pose, elbows stacked underneath your shoulders, gaze is forward, belly is soft again on the mat. Close down your eyes here. Deep inhale and complete exhale, rolling down. Forehead touches the mat, hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, and making your way into your downward facing dog, maybe through a push-up, a little wiggle, a wave. And once you get here, just walk through your heels, opening up the backs of your legs. Rolling through your hips, shaking from side to side. Create some movement here. See what feels really good, and just checking in with your hands, making sure your fingers are spread. Your gaze is at your belly button, and you're really pushing away the floor with your hands. Bottoms high to the sky. A few more breaths here with movement. And exhale, coming into stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels from the mat, coming to your tippy toes. Slowly roll forward to your high plank. Switch on your core, your mula bandha, they're your pelvic floors. Deep inhale here, exhale, starting from your tailbone. Slowly roll back to your downward facing dog pose. Your heels, the last thing to meet the mat, if that's in your practice. Inhale, lifting your heels, bottoms high, roll forward, high plank. You're like a wave in the ocean here. Pause. Breath is natural. Grounding your energy into the mat. Deep inhale here, exhale, rolling back like a wave in the ocean. Should feel really nice. Take your time to get back to your downward facing dog. One more. Inhale brings you forward. Pausing here. Exhale, rolling back, downward facing dog pose. And just begin to walk your hands back to your feet, coming to the back of your mat in your forward fold. Hands find your elbows, and we're just going to rock from side to side. Ragdoll here. I want you to imagine all your weight is just draining out of the top of your head, letting go of any tension or tightness, worries that you may be holding on to. Coming into stillness, your hands come onto the floor, bend your knees if you need, close down your eyes. Just ever so slowly on your next inhale, slowly, really slowly roll up to a standing position. Roll your shoulders back and down, your head sits high. Deep inhale here, exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, your shoulders roll forward, and slowly roll back down to a forward fold. Your eyes are closed if it's in your practice, and I just want you to really connect into your body. Coming back into our forward fold, we've got two more like this. Your inhale takes you up, moving slowly vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders roll back and down, head is stacked. Deep inhale at the top and let your exhale melt you back down. In your own time, coming through one more. We'll meet back in our forward fold. Please take your time. Let every inch of your body feel heavy. Let your breath be long. Coming back into your forward fold, either coming into stillness or maybe back into your ragdoll, and just heeling out your feet, heel-toeing at your feet so they come mat width apart, your toes are slightly out, and once again just being heavy here. If you're still rolling through your body, that's fine, take your time. And begin to notice the length in the backs of your legs here. Exhale, your hands meet the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Drop your bottom down into your little man squat. Elbows come to the insides of your knees. Length through your spine here. Close down your eyes if that's comfortable. And feel the ground beneath your feet. Deep inhale and a complete exhale brings your hands to the floor. Just a moment here. Feel each finger and palm on the mat. And then slowly walk your hands forward into a high plank. Switch on your core, your Mula Bandha. Deep inhale here, exhale, drop your left knee, kick that foot off your mat and open up into a beautiful side plank here. Gaze comes to the ceiling. Really extending through your body, feel the length from your toes all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, rolling back into your high plank. Deep inhale here, exhale, drop your right knee, kick your foot out. Open up into your side plank on this side. Once again, really exaggerate this movement. Feel the length through your side body. Gaze comes to the ceiling. Exhale, bringing it back. Both knees come to the mat. Sitting back onto your heels. And now we're coming into the yin part of our practice. So just popping on some socks, jumpers, anything you may need to just feel a little bit warmer here because we are coming into stillness into these poses. I'm going to pop on my happy socks and my big fluffy jumper. And then you're just going to meet me in your Shavasana, so laying flat on your back. Taking a moment here once you arrive into your Shavasana, we're just here for a brief moment. Feeling a little bit more grounded here in your Shavasana. Moving into our first yin pose. We're coming into the banana pose. So just bring your hands above your head and then create the shape of a banana to your right hand side. So bring your right hand and right leg out. Let your left hand and left leg follow. And you're like a C, a backward C. Now here I don't want your hips to roll up, I want your hips to be on the floor, your shoulders to be on the floor, and you should feel the beautiful stretch down your left side body. Placing your head either up towards the ceiling, closing down your eyes, or maybe gaze comes to your right hand. Once you've found your banana position, I just want you to close down your eyes. And just let your body open. And as the time passes, you might like to come a little deeper. Feel free to melt deeper into the pose, but try not to come out of it. If you would like to come a little deeper here in your banana pose, just lift your left leg and place it over your right leg, just hooking it in place. Allow your breath to fall natural here. Be completely aware of your body, allowing it to soften. Try not to hold on to it. Let it melt into your mat. Finding this gorgeous length through our side body. Taking a deep inhale and a complete exhale, slowly moving out of your banana, ever so slowly, pausing into your Shavasana, and then slowly coming to the other side. So your left foot walks out, your left hand, your right hand and your right foot join, creating that C shape, that banana shape through your body. Checking in, making sure your hips are on the floor, your shoulders are on the floor, and you can feel the stretch all the way through your right side body now. If you'd like to come a little bit deeper or hook your feet in, placing your right foot over your left and just holding on to your wrists. Be with your breath here and don't let your mind tell you stories. Don't become attached to anything coming into your mind. Just be present, be in the moment. every exhale, letting go a little more. Embracing that opening through your right side body. Taking a deep inhale here and a complete exhale, slowly moving back to center into your rebound. Find length through your body, your arms come by your side. Just try not to fiddle here, try not to move. This is where we rehydrate the areas we've just stretched into. Notice the blood flowing through the sides of your body. Notice how you're feeling here and just melt into your rebound. When you feel ready, moving into our next yin pose, our reclined butterfly. The soles of our feet come together, our knees open up to the side. And either placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or mimicking this diamond shape with your legs and placing them overhead. Now this yin pose is quite open, opening through our whole front of our body. If having this diamond shape above your head's a little bit too much today, in today's practice, just bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just allow your legs to open up. Reclined butterfly, it might be quite nice to imagine your breath as a colour coming into your body, painting any areas of tension and tightness. And as you paint those areas, let your exhale, let them go and leave your body. taking a deep inhale, exhale, letting go, and then slowly moving into your rebound. Allow your hands to help your knees come together. And then just lengthening your legs out long, your hands come by your side. Maybe revisiting the pose that you've just come out of. Just letting go here. We're going to finish our yin practice with our one-legged twists either side. When you're ready, just bringing your right knee into your chest. Give it a cuddle here, maybe roll it from side to side. And then bringing your right knee over the top of your body to land to the left-hand side of your mat, maybe shuffling your hips a little bit, opening your arms long like a capital T. Gaze comes to your right hand, finding length through your spine, a gentle twist from the base of your spine to the top of your neck. Just melt into it here. Maybe even bringing your left hand onto your right knee for a self-assist. Just remembering as the time passes and your exhales become longer and deeper, feel free to move into your stretch, into this pose. Just trying not to move out of it, being still here in our yin practice. Your next exhale, you slowly unravel your body. Allow your hands to assist your knee and your hips back to your mat. Coming into a Shavasana just for a moment. length through your body. Notice your right leg compared to your left. And then hugging your left knee into your chest, rolling your knee just a little bit into your hips. And then when you're ready, bringing your left knee over the top of your body, finding the right hand side, length through your arms, or maybe finding that self-assist with your left hand. Length through your spine from the base to the top of your neck. Close down your eyes and just melt away. Drift into this last yin pose. On your next exhale, you're slowly unraveling your body from your twist, coming into your rebound, lengthening your legs long. Allow your feet to open up to the side, and now if you have any niggles or a tender lower back, just bring your feet to your mat width apart, and let your knees fall inwards here. Hands facing towards the ceiling. Just revisiting your body and noticing any change from the beginning of the practice. Taking your time now, slowly rolling to whatever side feels best for you. Knees and hips stack upon each other, giving yourself a little cuddle here, and then slowly coming up to a seated position on your mat. Once you're here, just adjusting yourself, length through your spine, your neck and head, and just roll your shoulders back and down a few times. Roll through your neck if that feels good. And then just bringing your palms down to the tops of your knees, grounding down your energy here. Eyes are closed. Bring your awareness into your breath. Notice your inhale coming through your nostrils. Slight pause at the top of your breath, and then your exhale leaving through your nostrils. Soften down through your shoulders. Let your fingers and toes hold no tension here. And checking in on your heart, bringing your awareness here. And just repeating this mantra to yourself. I am safe. I am grounded. I am centered. I am home. Bringing your right hand to your heart center, your left hand on top, and just repeating this one more time to yourself. I am safe. I am grounded. I am centered. I am home. Taking a deep inhale here and a complete exhale. Your hands come to your heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you leave your mat feeling really grounded and have a beautiful day. See you next time.